It's Lori with Next Level Empowerment, and it is July 4th. I was feeling a certain kind of way and still am about this July 4th. It's not that I have been a tremendously red, white, and blue, patriotic, in the streets wearing flag costumes person in the past, but it was a day to remember that we had at least some modicum of democracy, and that was a good thing. It needed a lot of help, a lot of changing, but at least we had that. We don't have that now. We are hanging on by a thread, and we know it. So why would I post this? Am I trying to depress you? No, not at all. What I want to say to you is that the power that we are seeing externally is the screams of a wounded lion. It is on its way out. This new birth that we're going through, we are in an evolutionary period planet-wide. The energy of what is happening astrologically, energetically, is so responsible for so much of this. The speed of how quickly things are changing, how much is breaking down. Yes, of course, we can blame the Orange Menace and all of his little minions. Apologies to the minions who I do love, who are Gru's minions, but for those of you who are movie buffs like me. But yeah, this is the time. This is the time to break through. This is the time of the old is dying. And I love to define what it is I'm talking about, because we tend to communicate as though everybody's going to understand everything about what we're saying, when in fact, it's a freaking miracle anybody understands what we're each saying, because what one person thinks means this, the other person hears like this. And my God, it's amazing. So we are in a moment, a really unimaginably huge historical moment. And it's an opportunity moment. It's an opportunity for us to show our best selves, to use the anger, the depression, the fright, the disgust, the hatred, all that stuff that we're feeling. This is the time to use it for determination for the better. However you decide that is, I can't tell you. That's in your hands. But I know if I sit at home and I just think about how much I hate this person or that person, or how much I'm afraid of this person or that person, or how much I'm distressed by this, and the other thing, I'm feeding that energy. I know that now. And so I can't just pretend, okay, great, I'll just feel that because it's the way I feel. And I just want to be honest. You do want to be honest. But the thing we're moving into is we're moving out of being a victim to things into being a sovereign leader of things. Oh my God. It's scary. It's scary to my heart. I can feel like a squeezing of my heart chakra as I say those things. But really, I rush internally to reassure myself that the steps into this change are not big steps. This is not a place where I need to suddenly go from being mini me to maxi me. It's step at a time, and it grows exponentially. And I'm always at one step. So all I have to do is take one step. And if it's an earnest and honest, a focused and intentional step that is based in how things feel to me, and I'm raising by just 1%, that will take me like down a magic sidewalk, 10 feet. in an instant, where it would have taken me much longer to walk the 10 feet. Do you know what I'm saying? 10 feet's too little to really make the point, but I think you understand the point anyway, probably. We have to get into the feminine. We have to. There are some things that I'm seeing that are not happening that need to happen for us individually, for us as a country, for us as a world. And these are all things that I have identified, that I work with myself on a daily basis, that I help women with, women entrepreneurs and women in business who want to be visible, who are tired of feeling stuck, who are just tired of this entire structure, this system that we've lived in forever, which is just insanity. It's enough already. It's enough. And it's enough, and where we have to make it be like it's enough now is right inside of us. So, what is the feminine? Tiny, tiny steps. Not tiny external steps, internal. Internal, tiny steps about how I feel, how I approach myself. When I get up in the morning, noticing if I'm just like, dang it, I have to get to that thing, I have to do that thing, and suddenly I have this energy of being rough with myself. Why? Why? Who cares why? I don't want to do it anymore, right? So then the question is, well, if I don't want to do it anymore, what can I do instead, and how? So I have to answer the how. I can't wait for an expert to tell me, because I'm the expert. I'm the expert on me. You're the expert on you. That's the way it is. So the other morning, I did wake up with that angry, forceful energy. And I said, you know what? Why? It was just such a calm, quiet question in me. It was like, why? And I said, yeah, it's not necessary. And I just went, I'm going to just sort of be calm. I'm just going to flow with these next moments, and I'm going to move slower, because I tend to move very quickly. I'm going to move slower, and I'm going to not demand that I pay attention to the time. I just don't care what time it is. Forget it. I had such a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful morning. So that kind of focus on what is the quality of my life? How much of the feminine am I allowing? Am I caring about myself and for myself? Am I allowing myself to get caught in the goal mentality, where I can't be happy till I reach this goal? Because if that's where I'm stuck, I have to be able to take a breath, come back off of that point. What is it that I can give myself in this moment? What is it I can give myself? Do I need to just leave the house and go take a walk? Do I need to go to the Dollar Tree and buy myself something, because it's no longer the Dollar Tree, it's $1.25 tree and up now. But do I need to go buy a little treat for myself? It's little things. The little things are the feminine, and the reason they're so freaking powerful is because they're easy to do. They're natural. We keep thinking that we have to do all of the hardest stuff possible. Please don't think that anymore. Please consider that hasn't gotten you anywhere. Nowhere where you feel good anyway. I mean, if you're one of those people who's going, well, I made a bunch of money doing that, that's great. Are you happy? That's what I want to know. Are you happy? Do you feel fulfilled? Are you healthy? Are you, are you healthy in your mind? You know what I mean? Like, what's the quality of your life? What's the quality of your internal life? We need to pay attention to this. This is where everything starts and ends. We are the alpha and the omega. We are. Imagine this. Imagine that 50% of the entire population of the US, now 51% is women, but imagine that 50% of women suddenly woke up one day and went, I deserve to treat myself better. And people who are going to act like that, I don't want to be around them. And people who are going to be mean to me, I'm sorry, but I'm done with that. I don't deserve it. No matter what beliefs I hold, I just don't deserve it. That's not good enough anymore. What if 50% of this entire country woke up and said that and felt that, experienced that? Oh, holy moly. What would shift? Everything. Literally overnight. In that moment, everything would shift. Because all of who we are and what we see externally is created from that same energy that we call God, the divine, the universe. It's energy. It's an energy. The only aspect of God that is in the body is you and me. But I like to see it this way. I think it's more like we focus. I heard that concept of like the spirit focuses. And so the focused energy slows everything down and creates this body, which I think is a cool idea. I like it. And as we are knocked out of that focus, or we leave our bodies, we die, we lose no energy. The matter stays, of course, but our energy, everything that we've become, everything that we've expanded into, goes with us. Now, does that mean that if I were told tomorrow that I had some horrible illness and I was going to die in a week, that I'd be all calm and zen about it? I don't think so. No. But I would know how to work with it. I would know what I was aiming toward, which would be the allowing, which is the feminine, not push, push, push. I've been such like an army officer, like what do they call those guys who, like, you go to boot camp and the sergeant is like, drop and give me 20, that kind of stuff. Like, I've been like that to myself a lot in my life, and I'm done. But it's very subtle when you have practiced that energy. Like I'm so less doing that. What I've noticed lately is that my heart chakra hurts. So now I'm spending time in like a meditation and a kindness, noticing with my heart, allowing it to speak to me, and also incorporating one of Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations, which is the blessing of the energy centers. And in it, he says he has you focus on, for a time, on each different energy center, each different chakra. And when you focus on any of those, you are also you expand your focus to the energy that is around your body at that spot, because that's the 100% positive energy that we live in, and that we're not even making use of consciously. We're just not, and that's what I'm into now, is learning to do that. Like I'm on this path of like, let's make the co-creation thing. Let's make the I create my reality thing real. And not in order to be wealthy, but in order to have serious quality of life. And yes, I will accept all the wealth when it comes. You bet. Absolutely. But I'm telling you that what I'm learning is, and what I'm teaching others, is how to let go of all of the things that, and not all at the same time, no, because you'd lose your freaking mind. But I'm teaching people the concepts of letting go of the energies that make you feel crazy, miserable, tense, confused, right? All those things. Like, to begin to question them, to begin to understand that it's not all your wounding. It's not all about your traumas. You have your traumas and you have your woundings. We all do. There's a part of it that has nothing to do with it. If you go to the energy of what you're feeling and you start feeling it in that way, suddenly there's a depersonalization that's going on, and it is amazing. It's amazing. It's a place from which you can respond to yourself in ways that you never imagined possible. Instead of fighting yourself or being angry with yourself because you're feeling something, I shouldn't feel that, and I don't want to feel that. And instead, making room, allowing, and allowing in the doing of that, in the allowing of the making of room, you are also allowing in what I call the light. You're allowing in that energy that is around us all the time, that is so positive, and that we've called God, and you still can, and that is constantly raining grace into and onto us, constantly. And our job is to take down the umbrellas. Yeah. There's some things that really help with this. I'm part of a community that is so precious to me. It is both men and women. It is an incredible place where I can do my solitary business, my Goodbye Good Girl project, but I get to do it with others from here in Ohio all the way to freaking Japan. And this is not like a Facebook thing where you go, okay, I joined another group, I hope I can remember to go. That's been my challenge with that. No, this is live meetings multiple times a week, multiples, to learn everything. Anyway, it is so supportive in terms of what I'm learning about AI, LinkedIn, tactics to bring people into your events, ways to do your marketing, your selling, you doing it as sharing, and stopping this garbage about, here, let me make you buy this thing because I need you to give me your money. It's not about that. It's about serving. And yes, it's money, because that's where we live. We live on this earth where we need money to do our thing. Great. But how you do it, why you do it, that matters. That matters a lot. So one of the things that I want to recommend to you is any kind of a group that you're a part of, as long as what it's doing is it's feeding you, it's uplifting you, it is giving you a sense of forward movement without efforting forward in a way that just feels like you're grinding. Because that grinding culture is so done. We have to make it be done. It's got to be done. If you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine together, you are cooking with such serious power, you probably wouldn't even recognize yourself. I know I've had moments like that where I've been like, who the hell is this? And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Awesome. So what I mean by that is I am going to start writing a book that I didn't expect to write. And I'm very excited about the concept of it, and the thinking about it, and the creativity of it. But I'm not going to go into my toxic masculine, which is, the divine masculine is goal. I want to complete a book. Great. Nice goal. Like it. Toxic masculine is, I got to finish this book in 2 weeks. See the difference? The feminine is, I'm going to follow the rhythm of this unfolding journey. And it's going to be so nurturing and nourishing and fascinating and beautiful. And it's going to make me experience myself in ways that I haven't experienced myself in years and years. And I'm so excited to be stepping into something that's fun instead of what's the next thing I have to do for my business. I'm doing some next things for my business, but I love what they are. I have changed my perspective from it's got to make me money to what do I want to give? What do I want to share? What would make me have fun? Because when I'm lit up, you're lit up. So I want to share with you what I am doing because you're invited. This is something that's free. It's going to be every Wednesday. God, what time did I choose? I think it's 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock. I'll have to look it up, but I'll put the information on here so you'll be able to find it. What it is it's called the Women's Circle Mastermind. It's for entrepreneurs and for women who are in traditional business, who are tired of being invisible, tired of feeling invisible, tired of feeling stuck. We are going to look at business, life, emotion, goals, perspectives from the viewpoint of the feminine, which has been completely pushed aside, even by us, because we have learned to adapt to a toxically masculine world. And it's enough now. We have to put the toxic aside. We have to bring in the feminine, only accept the divine masculine. The toxic masculine, you done now. You go sit down, you done. Right? This is what we're going to be doing. I was going to give you an example. What was it? Oh, when you have the divine feminine and the divine masculine, you have that goal and you have that flowing your way towards it, experiencing yourself, exploring yourself towards it, investigating, enjoying it, looking at it. Oh, no, now there's a part that's really rough. How am I going to deal with it? I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to allow some answers to come and I'm going to deal with it somehow. And that's a very different thing from fighting your way forward. So let us make this day, this July 4th, be about the new birthing of us in birthing a new America, in birthing an entirely new world, because that's what's already happening. The entire cosmos, the astrology, the energy, it's all so quickly changing. And what's coming fast and furious for us is massive transformation. So try to allow yourself to come home to you and take care of you in an active way, in a conscious way. And if you want to start to play with your emotional body and you're not quite sure how to do that, and you want a 30-minute session to do that, I happily offer that to you. So I'll put that link here as well, and you can do that. Okay, we can do that together. So happy your Independence Day. The country may not be free right now, but you are free to roam about your own unbelievably huge, possibilities laden, gorgeous being. And I'll see you in the aisles. Love and Moxie.